Welcome to the Innovations and Options Spring Graduation Ceremony. I'm Kenlyn Newman, and I am the principal of Innovations and Options. This ceremony brings a lot of emotion for me, our staff, and I am certain for all of you. Who could have imagined that a virus would impact our day to day lives so greatly that the moment that so many of our students and their families have anticipated for years would have to be held in a virtual world? While it is so different than what we are used to and what we have dreamed of, it does not diminish the accomplishments or detract from the celebration as we honor our graduates today. Regardless of this new world, these graduates took care of business and made it to today, and their accomplishments deserve all of the pomp and circumstance that you can muster from behind those screens. Please stand for your graduates.
was fast.
Hi, my name is Romeo Saledo, and my senior quote is, "Follow your dreams and never give up, no matter how hard life can get, and always keep your head up and fight." Thank you.
You may be virtually seated. Celebrating with us today are several groups of people that made this day possible. I'd like to start with the 27J School Board, led by Board President Greg Petrosky and Board Vice President Blaine Nickerson. They are joined by Board Directors Tom Green, Kevin Kerber, Lloyd Worth, Mandy Thomas, and Mary Vigil. I would also like to thank members of our district's executive team led by Dr. Chris Fidler, Superintendent, Michael Clow, Chief Human Resources Officer, Will Pierce, Chief Academic Officer, Lori Sheik, Chief Financial Officer, Terry Lucero, Chief Operations Officer, Jeremy Heidi, Chief Technology Officer, and Tracy Rednick, Director of Communications. The Directors in Student Achievement, Brett Minnie, Jamie White, Mary Gomez, Paul Francisco, and Carla Ryder serve as our primary support. We are who we are, and we do what we do because you allow us to. You support our unique thinking and strategies, and in return, we get to serve our students in ways that empower them. Thank you for continuing to support us and give us the gift of creativity. It is with profound gratitude and a great deal of pride that I would like to thank the staff of Innovations and Options. I am humbled by them every day. 2 years ago, they began dreaming about what Innovations and Options could be, and they made it all happen. Learning that happens in the community, wait lists for enrollment because students and families see how I&O can support them. Students describe school as home. Other schools come to visit us because we model what they want. Staff hopelessly proud to serve here. It was this staff with their brilliant minds and kind souls who created this place we call I&O, and is this staff that makes it a home for our students. I particularly would like to thank Mr. Joshua Safi, Ms. Debbie Quintana, and Mr. Dustin Codger. Mr. Safi has been filling in at Bolt for over 6 months and has been a lifesaver for us. His fresh insight has helped us to be better. Ms. Quintana has been working with one of our graduates for the past 18 months. In addition to her job, Ms. Quintana could be found crocheting rip beans for cancer treatment patients, supporting our counseling department, and filling in wherever we needed. Mr. Codger has been a teacher for us this year, supporting our students in and out of the classroom. Members of our staff and our graduates are heading to new adventures, and we will miss you all. Today is about our amazing students, and I'd like to take a couple of minutes just to explain what I have learned from them. You never really know how much the little things mean until they aren't there. It's so easy to take them for granted. Things like the sounds of school that still echo in my mind. The telephone, the bells, the announcements, the footsteps between classes, the doorbell, and the laughter. I took for granted the routine. High Five Fridays, lunch supervision at the end of the hall, and running from one meeting to the other, just like our students run, or should I say slowly saunter, from one class to the other. I miss seeing the students, their smiles, and I miss the routine. These graduates, like me, experienced those sounds and routine for the last time on March 12th. We were robbed a little bit, weren't we? It was all so abrupt. We stood in the hallway to say goodbye for the day, and that moment became goodbye for the year. It wasn't supposed to be like that, was it? We were supposed to have time to reflect, time to dream, time to listen, and time to feel. We lost normal that day, and it's hard to say what our new normal will become. 2 weeks ago, I was mired in the middle of my own personal grief cycle, grieving the loss of normal, jumping from one Zoom meeting to the next. But there was one Zoom meeting that I was looking forward to. It was Innovations and Options' first ever virtual graduate meeting. I log in and I immediately see your faces, happy and smiling faces. Happy to see each other, happy to see us. There was no grief, just excitement and energy and hope. There were no complaints about not having a normal graduation or having lost the rest of the school year, or any grief about losing the routine or the sounds of school. There was just pride at having made it here in the first place. So here's what I learned from you in that meeting that day. Enjoy this moment and celebrate every second. Take time to enjoy what is now, because right now is all we have. And when it's not what we thought, adjust. You've always taught me that. The great ones, like you, adjust. And be proud. So I'm going to enjoy this moment, this unique moment in time, and celebrate with you with a happy heart. I'm so hopelessly proud to share this moment with you. I'm also proud to have served as your principal during your time here and during the past 5 years. I'm a better human because of you. I'd like to take this moment to introduce the new principal of Innovations and Options, Ms. Jennifer Alexander.
Good afternoon and congratulations, you made it. Today you are a part of a remarkable moment in human history. In the midst of a global pandemic that will reshape our stories forever, you are the first to graduate in this new era. Today you are celebrating your grit, your perseverance, and accomplishments in a situation that none of us could have imagined. Tomorrow, the work begins. You must help write our new story. Share your strengths and talents to help make the world a little bit better every day. Believe in your own potential to make a difference because we believe in you. Be kind, be helpful, and most of all, be yourself. We love you, and you will forever be a part of the INO family and in our hearts. It is now my privilege to introduce your student speakers for the class of 2020. Philip Blunt, Taylor Jaramillo, Jaden Doyle, and Melissa Montes.
Hi, my name is Philip Blunt, a former Bolt Academy student, now graduate. It's hard to believe that my high school journey is almost over. After all, it's only been 3 years. When I first heard about Bolt Academy, I saw it as an easy way. Graduate in 3 years and never worry about school again. But I've never been happier to be wrong about something. The first day of my freshman year, I met a lot of the people that are going to be helping me out throughout the next couple years. From teachers to students, I met a lot of wonderful people that day. Overall, my freshman year was pretty great. Actually, I would call it near perfect. Then, my sophomore year, we moved in with Heritage Academy. It was hard at first, as they were very different from the people I was used to my freshman year. Before long, I met some new people that I really enjoyed being around who taught me a lot of lessons. More students and more teachers. Before I knew it, I was enjoying myself and having fun along the way instead of just focusing on graduating. Brings me to where I am now. Here I am graduating a whole year early, and I got even more out of it than I thought I would before. I would like to thank everyone that helped me along my way, from students to teachers, to people that intentionally helped me out, to people who taught me lessons by not doing great things. Now time to move on with the next chapter in my life. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Today we go from high school students to young independent adults, but a lot happened to get us here. A lot of good and bad things. One of my greatest memories was one of my many bad days of my high school career. The reason why it's one of my greatest memories is because it helped me get where I am today, which is to be proud of who I am and to love myself even when I hate myself. See, we all go through struggles, and they can take a toll on us, physically, emotionally, and mentally. And that's okay, because in those moments of doubt, we have two choices. One, let it make us into better people and build us stronger. Or two, let it break us and tear us down. Common sense would be to choose option one. But sometimes the only option is two. In order to grow, sometimes we have to break and fall completely apart in order to come out of our struggles stronger, and I learned that on my worst days in high school. So, thanks to all of my amazing teachers and staff who were very patient and willing to work with me and help me grow into the man I want to be. And I'm thankful to have such amazing adult role models in my time at I&O. I'd also like to thank my friends and family for always believing in me, always respecting and accepting me for who I am. So with this, I guess all I'm saying is no matter what life throws at you, never give up. Keep fighting for what you and only you believe in. There's so much amazing thing so many amazing things out there to look forward to. Congratulations to my fellow graduates of 2020.
Hi, this is Jaden from Innovations and Options. My determination to graduate has always been a struggle, but there is a will, where there's a will, there is a way. Yes, there's many people that have struggled through this hard time, but in the end, it is all on you and what you decide. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, by Eleanor Roosevelt. Many people around you, including staff from the school, family members, and friends, will tell you that you can graduate. In the end, the person who's always going to be there for you is you. Don't lose motivation, keep on pushing yourself even if there is so much weight on your shoulders. Remember, everyone's on your side, and if you are more willing to do everything in your power to graduate, there is no doubt that you will succeed. Everyone has it in them, and you are strong and capable of doing anything you put your mind to. I give thanks to the administration, the teachers, my family, and friends for being there for me. Congratulations, 2020 seniors, we did it.
One of my teachers once told me that someone had gifted her a seashell and said this: "We're all kind of like seashells. We're different in a lot of ways. Some are big, some small, lots of variety in color, style, and function. Some have really rough edges and some are really smooth. But even the ones with smooth edges used to have sharp ones. Over time, those sharp edges become smooth as the waves crash down on the shells over and over for many years. In a lot of ways, we're like the shells. Even though the process can be painful at times and require a lot of repetition, difficult experiences, and adversity we experience smooth out the rough edges in each of us to produce a smooth, polished, and beautiful shell. Our journey to finishing high school has been like that of a seashell, painful at times and sometimes requires a lot of repetition, but we are like the seashell. In the end, after many years, those waves shape us into the beautiful and unique people that we are. Yes, we start out with some rough edges, but we become successful individuals after those experiences. Orrin Hatch said, "Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning." Every time one of your goals has been reached, you celebrate that accomplishment and make room for another. That's what we've been doing our whole lives without even knowing. All our years of high school, we've been making room to celebrate one of the biggest days of our lives, graduation. High school is one of the most challenging yet exciting parts of our lives. You cry, laugh, lose sleep, make friends, lose friends, sometimes fail and sometimes pass, but create memories along the way. 12 years of our lives doing homework, writing essays, and trying to turn everything in before 11:59. And in the blink of an eye, here we are at the finish line. But don't think graduation is the end. It's simply another goal reached. And as we sit here together for one last time as a class, remember that we are only opening ourselves to more opportunities and adventures, whether that's going to college, working, getting enlisted, or taking a year off. We've looked forward to this moment for years. We struggled, we stressed, we persevered. Class of 2020, we did it.
Thank you, graduates. Dr. Fiddler, Board President Petrosky, board members, honored guests. The students seated before you have met the academic requirements of the state of Colorado and the high standards and expectations of School District 27J. It is the judgment of the faculty and staff of Bolt Academy, Bridge Academy, and Heritage Academy that these students will carry forth the ideals of our school by being good humans and by doing the best in all there is before them. Therefore, it is with great pleasure I present to you the 2020 Spring Graduating Class of Innovations and Options. Dr. Chris Fiddler, Superintendent of School District 27J, will now acknowledge and accept the graduating class.
Greetings, graduates. On behalf of the 27J Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to accept and acknowledge the graduating class of 2020 from Innovations and Options Academies. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Fiddler. Please welcome Ms. Stephanie Gilliland and Mr. Kevin Levitt, our esteemed counseling department, to read the names of our graduates.
Thank you, Kinlan. We're so proud of all of our graduates today, and we're honored to be able to read their names.
We will start with graduates from Bolt Academy.
Philip Blunt.
Derek Bucci.
Garrett Chalkley.
Nathan Conley.
Megan Current.
Jaden Doyle.
Jonas Duncan.
Eleanor Ferris.
Brian Flores.
Victoria Gallegos.
Alejandra Garcia.
Braden Gibson. Dakota Gunter.
Adriana Gurule.
Andrew Gutierrez.
Riley Holdeman. Taylor Jaramillo.
Carissa Kaiser.
Jet Tracoy.
Madison Madrid.
Kira Madron.
Alexis Mulder.
Gabriel Asagura.
Celestina Popelka.
Cherish Rabas.
Jason Resnick. Ian Smith.
Jocelyn Villalobos.
Cassidy Wilson.
Now we will present the Bridge graduates. Priscilla Bueno.
Christopher Bueno.
Milton Chicas. Netzayale Delgado.
Destiny Farrell.
Seamus Finnegan.
Devin Forte.
Isaiah Garcia.
Benito Guerrero.
Emilio Gutierrez.
Justin Juarez.
Jason Kiger. Jalen Larkin.
Giovanni Lechuga.
Ariel Lincoln.
Miguel Martinez.
Charles Miller.
Emilio Romero Sepulveda.
Guillermo Solomon.
Julio Santamaria Gomez.
Ashley Sargent.
Colby Schaefer.
Milo Tafoya.
Riley Showman. We will now present names from Heritage Academy.
Deshaun Arts.
Kira Arsenal.
Dylan Armour.
Aisha Barcelona.
John Buckner.
Christian Carrillo.
Alyssa Chatterton.
Elizabeth Edwards. Nashbil Gomez.
Travis Hamling.
Dylan Hinklebowl.
Donovan Horn.
Vincent Lobato.
Melissa Montez.
Wilbur Mudos. Haley Peabody.
Zachary Powell. Raymond Says Sanchez.
Aranis Santibanes.
Romeo Soledo.
Jose Tarin.
Mario Torres.
Aaron Wallace.
Graduates, please rise. After being recognized by the school board, please move your tassels from right to left, indicating that you have graduated from Innovations and Options. Please join us for celebrations of graduates today from 2:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. Instructions on how to participate are located on our website. And thank you for letting us be a part of your special day.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know, we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.